In this task, I'm going to explain what is Git Rebase and how to use it. So for this example, what I did actually, I created a GitHub repository, and it has at the moment 2 commits. So once you create a new branch, maybe feature branch, those commits. So when you check out a new branch, if you're checking from main branch, and then whatever the content you have in the main branch, and that comes to your new branch. So in this case, I'm creating a feature branch. So actually the commit A and B comes with it. So later I'm going to create a commit C. If you may just make some changes or add a file and then commit, then let's see that. So this is what we do usually. So if you come back here, I cloned a branch already, oh sorry, repository. So what you need to do now, if you run the command git branch, you can see main. What I'm going to do, if you do git log hyphen one line, so you can see 2 commits here, initial commit and paragraph. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a branch from the main branch. This is what we have at the moment. I'm gonna call it as feature branch. So once you create a feature branch, if you do that log git log in a hyphen one line, you can see those commits from the main branch. Let me clear this. Otherwise, I'll run here git log hyphen one line. Oops, my bad. So now if I run it, you can see these 2 commits. So, and we are its head is pointing to feature branch. Now in this feature branch, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add probably maybe another file. So of course we can add it here, so that this makes easy. I'm gonna add it as style.css, and don't worry about this code, it doesn't matter. Color, I'm going to give red. So you added this one, and then if you run the git status command, now you can see add it and then commit it -m add style.css. So if you do that git log now you have 3 commits in this feature branch. Add you got these commits from main branch, and this one is from CSS. While you're working, maybe other developers was working on the main branch, okay, they pushed some changes. So I'm gonna push those changes here. So what I'm going to do here, let's add another paragraph. I'm going to say new paragraph from main branch. So and then commit. So you committed, you got three commits in main branch, but in here you're working in feature branch, so you want to pull those changes to your feature branch. So if you run the, what you're going to do, you're going to check out main, and then you're going to do git pull origin main. So once you do that, you got the new changes. Now if you run the command git log y from, now you got 3 commits. But if you check it in feature branch, you don't have this commit, right? This one you don't have. Please watch it carefully, okay? Don't get confused. So you don't have that the other commit. So what you want to do, you want to have those commits inside this feature branch. On top of that, you want to put this commit. So that means it should contain it should contain actually it has commit I could say commit C, but this one actually in this feature branch it doesn't have this one. Okay, so just so what you need to do, you want to have these three commits in a row. On top of that you want to have your feature branch commit. So that's what we are going to achieve. So if you come back here, what you need to do now, if I do git branch, we're in the feature branch. So let me run log one more time. So now you got three commits. So you want to put these commit on top of that master branch recent commit. Then how you gonna do? Run the command git rebase and master. Remember you got three commits in this order. I'm just gonna pull this up. Oh, it's main branch actually. Yeah, if you run the git log, now you can see you got those three commits. On top of that you got your commit. So this happens, imagine at, you're working on a Terraform. So you're changing some CloudWatch alarms related to you're changing some code related to CloudWatch alarms, but meanwhile your other developers was made some changes to for example EKS cluster, and they pushed it, and those those new commits were in the main branch. But at the time of when you cut this main branch, you don't have that new changes. Now you want to have those changes. On top of that you want to put your changes. So in that case you're going to use this. It sounds a bit confused, but once you if you practice this multiple times, it's going to be easier. So because as you can see here as well in this example, so we got these three commits from master, and then later we added on top of that our feature branch commits. So let's do the same thing in this task here. If we come back here, sh2 Natasha ststr01, and then put the password psudo user. Now jump into this directory to ls. You can see that e-commerce folder. Jump into it. Now if you run the git status command, run the command git branch. So we are inside this feature branch. So what we need to achieve, okay, if you run the command git log --- one line, it contains these two commits, initial commit and add new feature commit. So if you check out master branch and then run this command, now here in feature branch we have initial commit and you got add new feature, but in the main branch you got initial commit and it has one more commit, update info. So we want to add this commit on top of these two. So you can run the command. First check out feature branch and then run the command git rebase master branch. So now run git log from one line. Now you can see initial commit and then update info. On top of that you got your commit. Let's check that. Okay, we need to push it actually. So also remember to push the changes because we added this one. Git push which branch we need to push. Okay, git push origin feature, because it's not going to accept it because our feature branch in remote it doesn't have this commit, which one update info. So we need to push it forcefully Be careful, don't use this in production. This is a very dangerous command, it's gonna override. So confirm it. Yeah, that's been done. Thank you so much for watching.